What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your Umbrella Spear community leader, the Braxton here, and I'm back here with another game stream. You have read that title. So, in today's game stream, I'm gonna go ahead and play another gameplay walkthrough of Batman Arkham Knight. You heard it right here, folks. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and do another gameplay walkthrough of Batman Arkham Knight. But anyways, the one thing that I gotta say right here right now is let me go ahead and see if I can actually see if there's gonna be some people in my live chat. So okay, so just give me 1 second. I want to make sure that I actually activate my live chat. Okay, there we go. That should be able to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and see who's gonna be in the live chat, and then I'll just go ahead and just, you know, check out these types of comments. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see who's in the live chat right here, right now. Hey, Daniel D. What's up, man? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Daniel D. So hopefully that you're having a good day, and not only that, but hopefully that you're doing well for yourself. So I do appreciate that you're in my live chat as of right now, Daniel Z. So that's one thing that I want to say in regards to you. But you know, one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Daniel Z, is I do appreciate that you're one of my strongest, you know, subscribers / supporters, which I do appreciate. But you know, all I can really say as of right now is, if you just want to go ahead and just express yourself in the live chat, you are more than welcome to actually do that as of right now, Daniel D. So that's one thing that I want to say in regards to you, but hopefully that, you know, you are doing well for yourself. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and see who is also in the live chat. Give me 1 second to make sure it's here. Okay, let me see who is here. Or I believe he's here right now. We've got Olivia Lacey, aka Livy. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Livy. So hopefully that you're doing well for yourself, but not only that, hopefully that you're having a good day so far. So that's one thing I want to say in regards to you as of right now, Livy. But other than that, all I can really say as of right now is, you know, you're more than welcome to express yourself in the live chat if you actually want to. But anyways, other than that, I do believe I'm going to go ahead and actually get started with this, you know, gameplay walkthrough, and I will get to some comments in just a second, but I want to go ahead and see if I can actually get started with this, if that makes any sense to, you know, the people that are actually watching this as of right now. So, yeah, that's one thing that I want to say. But anyways, hopefully the people in the live chat will, you know, be enjoying this, you know, stream. But anyways, other than that, let me go ahead and get started right here, right now. Selecting the first one. Okay, so now I'll be selecting AR challenges. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to some other comments in just a second, but first things first, all I can really say as of right now is to the people in live chat, hopefully that you're just enjoying this background music that I'm currently playing. Well, obviously it comes with the, you know, the game, obviously. But anyways, let me go ahead and see if I can get you some other comments really quick in the live chat, because, you know, I just, you know, do appreciate that you people are just, you know, in the live chat, just, you know, just doing what you need to be saying. So let me go ahead and see if I can get you some other comments in the live chat just really quick, because, okay, so just give me 1 second. Okay, so now I'm seeing some comments in the live chat. Okay, so let me go ahead and see who is here, right now. We've got Sonna the Scene Girl. How's it going? Okay, let's see what she's saying right now. Umbrella, how you been? Okay, so all I can really say as of right now is it's good to see you right now, Sonia. So hopefully that you are having a good day so far. But not only that, hopefully that you're doing well for yourself. But to answer your question, I guess you could say that I've been doing okay right now. But actually, scratch that. I've been actually doing good as of right now. But as of right now, one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Sonia, is it's actually, you know, all I can really say as of right now is it's good to see that you're actually in my live chat. So that's one thing I want to say in regards to you. But, you know, hopefully that you're just, you know, just having a good day for yourself. That's one thing that I want to say in regards to you. But anyways, let me go ahead and see what Daniel D is going to be saying right here, right now. I'm getting Burger King Friday. Oh, okay then. All I can really say as of right now, Daniel D, is that's actually good news to hear that you're actually gonna get Burger King this upcoming Friday. So, as a matter of fact, that's actually tomorrow. But, you know, I just never thought, Daniel D, that you would be just getting these types of, you know, fast food or whatever you want to call it. I just never thought that you'd be into like fast food restaurants. But you know, that's just you, I guess. But all I can really say as of right now is that's actually, you know, good news to hear that you actually just want to just, you know, get some Burger King or whatever, but, you know, that's just up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can select the challenge really quick. So, I'm going to see if I can get to your other comment, Daniel Z, if I can try to check it out. But first things first, let me get the challenge ready really quick. So, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can select the challenge in a bit. Okay. I will be selecting this one. Okay, so this is what the title is going to be called, or I believe it's going to be called. Grapple Boost MK2 or whatever you want to call it. So I will be selecting this challenge, but other than that, all I can really say as of right now is I'm just going to go ahead and just wait for some people to actually, you know, show up in the live chat, but you know, that's entirely up to them, of course. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to that. But one thing that I want to say, though, that's for certain, though, is hopefully that you people are just, you know, enjoying yourselves in the live chat, because I will be doing this challenge in a bit or so. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to, you know, you people in the live chat. But, you know, hopefully that, you know, you're just doing good for yourself and just enjoying this, you know, game stream that I have fully prepared for, or rather, a gaming stream. So, that's one thing I want to say in regards to that. So, let me go and see what Daniel D is going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. Can I tell you something after the stream? Okay, so to answer your question really quick, Daniel Z, you can actually tell me right now if you actually want to. I mean, you know, you do have the live chat, you know, that you're actually looking at as of right now. So, as of right now, you're more than welcome to just say whatever that you want to say, because, you know, I never once had an issue with you, Daniel Z, and, you know, as of right now, you're just more than welcome to just express yourself if you actually want to, because, you know, you don't have to, you know, this is one thing I want to say in regards to you, Daniel Z. You don't have to necessarily tell me everything behind the scenes, because, you know, what if at one point, you know, yes, you're more than welcome to talk with me, but at the same time, what if I'm actually busy, you know, doing streams, or rather doing doing streaming. That's one thing I want to say in regards to you, Daniel Z. But, you know, that's up to you of what you actually want to do. But I would appreciate if you could actually express yourself in the live chat. You know, there's no need for you to like always contact me behind the scenes, because keep this in mind, Daniel Z, I do have a life outside of, you know, the internet or YouTube. Yes, I do have a life outside of YouTube. You know, that being the internet, but hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from, Daniel D. Is there are times where I could just be busy, but, you know, I will respond, but whenever I'm actually free. So hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from, Daniel D. But regardless, you are more than welcome to just express yourself. As a matter of fact, you can just say whatever that you want to say in the live chat, because, you know, there is a live chat for a reason. I mean, I've already said it once, and I will be saying it again. You don't necessarily have to always contact me behind the scenes, because, you know, there are, you know, certain days and times in day where I could just be busy. So hopefully you can understand where I'm actually coming from. So yeah, that's one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Daniel Z. But anyways, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and select this challenge right here, right now. Okay, so here is where I will be doing the challenge, so hopefully that you people will be enjoying this. But if I happen to see any new comments, most likely I will be checking it out right after the challenge. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my microphone right here, right now.
Simulation activated.
Okay, so I am back. So I just returned to the main menu. So hopefully that you people are actually able to enjoy this game stream, or rather this gaming stream. But anyways, one thing that I want to say as of right now is I'm gonna go ahead and be addressing the title for those who are actually wondering. So I'm just wondering if these two individuals, which I will be seeing their names in just a bit, I'm just wondering if they'll happen to make an appearance in my live chat, because I actually don't have an issue with both of them. So I will be saying their names in just a bit, but I just want to go ahead and just catch up with them if they're, available. But if they're actually not available as of right now, then I can't really say anything about that. But that's entirely up to both of them if they actually want to have a chance to say their piece. But yeah, that's one thing that I want to say in regards to that. But anyways, let me go ahead and see who's in my live chat right here, right now. We've got BKTV Official. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, BKTV Official. So the one thing that I want to say in regards to you is hopefully that you're having a good day, but not only that, hopefully that you're doing well for yourself. But anyways, one thing that I want to say in regards to you, BKTV Official, is I happen to check up with your DMs mostly on Facebook Messenger, but keep this in mind, BKTV Official, is I'm mostly active on Facebook Messenger a lot more than Instagram Messenger, if that's even a thing. So just to give you a quick update on that, so yeah. But all I can really say as of right now, BKTV Official, is you're more than welcome to reach out to me, in the private DMs if you actually want to, because, one thing that I want to say as of right now is I know recently that I just added you in my group chat, which is, I do believe it's Umbrella Spear community chat, so yeah. But anyways, let me go ahead and see what you're going to be saying right here, right now. I just ate dinner. Oh, okay then. All I can really say as of right now is that's actually, good news to hear that you actually ate some dinner. Like, I just never thought that you would be, into that stuff. But, regardless, all I can really say as of right now, BKTV Official, is that's actually, good news to hear. But anyways, I'm going to go in and, set the challenge ready. I will be selecting this one, Fear Multi Takedown. So I'm going to go ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments really quick before I actually get started with this challenge. So yeah, but I want to see if I can try to get back on topic, but before I do that, I'm actually noticing that BKTV Official is actually, saying his piece in live chat, which I will get to in just a second. Let me go and see what he's going to be saying as of right now. I love to eat. Oh, okay then. All I can really say as of right now, BKTV Official, is that's actually good news to hear that you just said that you just love to, eat food and stuff like that. But, I guess you could say it's a normal human thing. I mean, normal human thing for, for them, for us, you could say, to be eating and stuff like that. I mean, it's practically normal because, it's like some of us humans have a habit of eating, how do I say this? Eating a lot, or eating a little too much, or eating a lot less, you could say. But we sometimes have habits where we want to eat a lot. We want to eat a lot, and there are times where we want to eat less. So that's one thing that I want to say in regards to you, BKTV Official. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if you have anything that you want to say right now in the live chat, because I am gonna go ahead and get started with this, challenge in just a bit. But I do appreciate, that you're in my live chat, you supporting me and stuff like that, which I do appreciate. But one thing that I want to say in regards to you, BKTV Official, is you're always welcome in my live chat at any time. So, and you're more than welcome to reach out to me through my DMs if you actually want to. And, the best part is you can actually express yourself in my own group chat. Like, I'm actually just going to be for real on this one with you. Yep. But anyways, BKT Official, if you have any comments, most likely is gonna have to wait until right after, how do I say this? Right after. So that's one thing that I want to say. So most likely you're gonna have to be waiting a little later or so. But other than that, let me go ahead and see if I can select this next challenge really quick. Anyways, let me go ahead and select this challenge right here, right now. Okay, let's see who's in my live chat right now. We've got my boy SpearDude21 is in the house. SpearDude. Anyways, it's great to see you right now, Spear21. So, anyways, let's talk more right after this challenge. So, I'm gonna mute my microphone right here, right now.
Simulation activated. Simulation activated. Simulation activated. Simulation activated. Simulation complete.
Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and see who's in my live chat as of right now. So just give me 1 second, really quick. So I do apologize if I stay muted for the majority of this challenge. So I'm gonna go ahead and see who's in my live chat as of right now. So just give me 1 second, really quick, because I want to make sure that I'm not like too lost or anything like that. So hopefully that you people in the live chat are actually just enjoying this game stream, or rather this gaming stream. So again, I do apologize, but as of right now, all I can really say as of right now is this is what I like to do when it comes to my game streams or gaming streams. Whenever I do a challenge, I like to mute myself, but whenever I'm done with the challenge or something like that, then I have the chance to talk with the people. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to the people in the live chat. But let me go ahead and see who is going to be in the live chat really quick. So I happen to see some new people, but I will get to your comment in just a bit. But I want to go and see what BKT official is going to be saying right now, or I believe he's going to be saying. I ate chicken and fries, then I made me some pork. Oh, okay then. All I can really say as of right now in regards to you, BKT official, is that's actually good news to hear that you actually ate some pork, which, that's, I just never thought that you'd be into some pork, which, I do appreciate, or I don't know. But I'm not quite sure if that's really, like your thing or whatever, or, of what to be eating. But, going forward, that's actually, good to hear that you actually like to be eating pork and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments really quick. So just give me 1 second really quick, and I will get to, some of the new people. So, yeah, that's one thing that I want to say. So I guess I'll go ahead and get to this one comment, and then I'm going to go ahead and select another challenge really quick. So that's one thing that I want to say. Okay, so let me go ahead and see who is going to be in my live chat right here, right now. We've got the homie Black Sheep of the World 98. What's up, man? Anyways, it's great to see you right now, Black Sheep. So hopefully that you are having a great day so far, but not only that, hopefully that you're doing well for yourself. So one thing that I gotta say in regards to you is, I do believe this is like your first time being in my live chat in regards to game stream or gaming stream, or this could be like your second time, I don't even know. But regardless, Black Sheep, you're always welcome in my live chat at any time. Like, it could be on any stream, like a game stream, or rather a gaming stream that I'm doing, or even my streamer streams, which I'm pretty sure that you're used to when I'm doing streamer streams. But I could have done one today, but I just figured that I wanted to just do a game stream. So yeah, a gaming stream. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you. But let me go ahead and see if I can actually head to the menu really quick, so that way I can talk more with the people. Anyways, I'm going to return to the menu right here, right now. Okay, let me go to see what Daniel Z is going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. Baseball game Saturday. Oh, okay then. All I can really say as of right now, Daniel G, is that's actually fantastic that you're actually going to be going into a baseball game, which I just never thought that you'd be into that stuff, but yeah. But all I can really say in regards to you, Daniel Z, is hopefully that you actually have fun when it actually comes to going to a baseball game. So, yeah, you did tell me one time that you are a sports person, which, you know, that's actually fine. But keep this in mind, Daniel Z, I'm not really a sports person, so hopefully you can understand where I'm actually coming from. I mean, you know, I would be into sports, but it's just, for me personally, I tried getting into it one time, but it's just, for me personally, I'm just not really into that. So hopefully you can understand where I'm actually coming from. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you. Let me go to see what you're going to be saying, or I believe you're going to be saying, Daniel Z. Remember that car website. Okay, so to answer your question really quick, Daniel Z, is I do believe you actually show me what it actually looks like. So yeah, that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you. So yeah. But all I can really say as of right now, Daniel Z, is I'm gonna see if I can look more into that, about that, you know, certain car website. So yeah, that's the one thing that I want to say. Okay, so I happen to see some more comments really quick. I will get it. I will get to that in just a bit, Daniel Z. But first things first, I'm gonna see if I can select the next challenge really quick. Yep. But I'm actually surprised that, you know, some people, I'm actually seeing more and more people in the live chat, which I do appreciate. Yeah, I'm actually being for real on that. Okay, so let me see what challenge I will be selecting, but before I get into that, let me see if I can get to Daniel Z really quick. Let me see what he's going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. I love baseball games. Oh, okay then. Well, that's actually really nice to hear, Daniel D, that you're into baseball games, which, you know, that's actually fantastic that you would be into that stuff. But, you know, going forward, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can select another challenge really quick, because I'm actually just enjoying this as of right now, you know, just myself and just, you know, interacting with the people. Anyways, I will be selecting this challenge. This one, throw counter. So I'm gonna see if I can look into some final comments, because, you know, I just do appreciate that, you know, you people happen to be my live chat, which I do appreciate, but I'm just wondering if, you know, the community that I'm actually in right now, well, more specifically the members, are going to make an appearance, but if not, I can't really say anything about that. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to that. But I'm going to go ahead and see what Daniel D is going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. You going to watch the car shows for 2026? Okay, so to answer your question, Daniel D, is I don't know too much about these car shows, if I'm going to be humbly honest with you, but if you actually want to talk more about it, you can if you want to, you know, in the live chat or even behind the scenes. But I would talk to you more behind the scenes, but Daniel D, you have to understand, there are times where I could just be busy, so yeah. I mean, I would send you some voice message clips, but, you know, if I'm unable to, I'll just send you a text. So yeah, but it would be a lot more easier if you and I can actually speak on a call. But that's up to you of what you actually want to do right now, Daniel Z. So yeah, I mean, you can reach out to me behind the scenes, but you have to understand that there are times and days and times where I can be busy. I mean, let's be honest, Daniel Z, we do have a life outside the internet, you know, other than YouTube. But let me go and see what BKT official is going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. Umbrella, what you ate for dinner? Okay, so to answer your question really quick, BKT official, is, so what I had for dinner is, I guess you could say that I went out and got myself some McDonald's, you could say. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, BKT official. So yeah, I just wanted to just, you know, grab something to eat. So all I can really say as of right now is I actually had some McDonald's, but it's best not to have like too much McDonald's. So that's one thing I want to say in regards to you, BKT official. But yeah. But other than that, I don't really think I have any more comments for me to be checking out as of right now. But I do appreciate that you people are in the live chat, just expressing yourselves, especially to, you know, the people in the live chat. So I would talk more with the people, but I'm going to see if I can actually do this challenge. So yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and select this challenge right here, right now. Yep. So as you people can actually see as of right now is, someone should definitely, save this for a picture where Batman is just, kicking thugs. I don't even know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my microphone right here, right now.
Simulation activated.
You don't stand a chance against us. Get ready to die, Bat! You're going down, Batman!
I'm not done. Are you?
Simulation complete.
Okay, I'm back, and I gotta say that challenge was just way beyond too easy. Like, if I'm gonna be for real on this, to the people in the live chat, like, I just never thought that this challenge that I would be doing for myself I just never thought that it would just be, this easy as of right now, because, I mean, as far as this game in general, Batman Arkham Knight goes, I mean, I actually do really enjoy this game, and I just never thought that this game would be, like, how do I say this, like, 10 years old. It's like, I believe this game came out, like, in 2015, but as of right now, it's 2025, and to the people in the live chat, I can't believe that this game is actually fantastic. Like, the graphics, story, everything about it, But I haven't got a chance to actually play the Arkham trilogy, Asylum, City, and Night, you could say, but I wonder why Origins is not part of it, but it's like, whatever at this point. But when it comes to Batman Arkham Origins, I actually do enjoy that game. Like, I'm actually going to be for real on that to the people in the live chat. Yep. But I'm going to go ahead and just interact with some of you people in the live chat, and then I'm going to go ahead and actually just head to the menu and just talk with the people for a bit. So, yeah, that's the one thing that I want to say. So there are some things that I want to be addressing, and I hope that Spirit21 is still in the live chat. So Spirit Dude, I'm not quite sure if you're still in the live chat, because there are some things that I want to be addressing to you. It's anything like too serious or anything like that, but it's in regards to the title, and I know for a fact that you're actually a, good friend. Actually, scratch that. You're great friends with these two people, and I will be saying their names, in a bit. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to, the people in the live chat. So give me 1 second, because I want to go ahead and make sure there's any comments. Okay, so I do believe I see some new comments, but I want to go ahead and say my piece on it before I get to these new comments. So yeah, that's the one thing that I want to say. Okay, so on with the topic now. So for this topic, I want to make sure if both the Flamehead97 and Braxton Lenny, are actually gonna be in the live chat, because from what I've been actually hearing as of recently, I actually feel really bad for the Flamehead97, because he's actually going through a lot as of right now, and I really wish for him to actually hang in there, because one thing that is for certain when it comes to the Flamehead97 is he has been like a very good friend to a lot of us, but I really wish he could talk more with us, because one thing that I know for sure is this community actually cares about the Flamehead97. Like, every community actually cares about the Flamehead97, because, I get that, how do I say this? I get that his content's not going to be for everyone or everybody and everyone, but in my own personal opinion, the Flamehead97 is actually a pretty good person to actually be around. So that's the one thing that I want to say is right now. Let me see what Daniel's going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. I'm going on vacation in a bit. Oh, okay, then. All I can really say as of right now, Daniel Z, is that's actually good news, but let's try to stay on topic right now, because I actually just want to say some really good things about the Flamehead97, because, that's what the title was originally called, because, we want to make sure that the Flamehead97 is actually doing good for himself, because I know for a fact that he's been there for a lot of us, and we just want to make sure that he's actually, doing good for himself, because, we actually care about the Flamehead97, and I'm pretty sure that Spirit21 can actually back me up in the live chat, but I'm not quite sure if he's in the live chat. I mean, he might be busy, I don't even know, but I'm pretty sure Spirit would want to say his piece in regards to the Flamehead97. Yeah, in regards to the Flamehead97. But anyways, let me go ahead and return to the menu, and we'll talk more about this. So heading to the menu right here, right now. Okay, so getting back to the topic at hand, let me go to see what BKT official is going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. Prayers goes to the Flamehead97. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, BKT official, is I could definitely understand where you're coming from, because we want to make sure that we support the Flame97, because he's actually going through a lot of stuff right now, and from what I'm actually hearing as of recently is he might consider making his one final StreamYard stream, you know, unfortunately, because, you know, that's his own personal decision, but, you know, in regards to the Flame97 is, I just really... It would have been cool if he can still make content for this community, but I can fully understand that, you know, he doesn't want to be doing YouTube anymore. So I can definitely respect his decision on that. So, yeah. But in regards to you, BKT official, I can actually agree with your comment on this one. Prayers goes to the Flamehead97. Yep. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, BKT official. But unfortunately, he's not going to be making content anymore, which is a shame. But you know, I really wish he can continue to be making content for this community. But you know, is going to have to do it for the time being. Because keep this in mind to the people in the live chat, when it comes to, you know, the Flame97 is, he did at one point make videos, but unfortunately, he's not going to be doing that anymore. So that's the one thing that I want to say as of right now. So, yeah. Wait, am I seeing a comment from you, BKT official? Let me go and see what you're going to be saying. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I happen to see a comment, but let me go to see if I can actually check it out really quick. Okay, so let me go ahead and see what you're going to be saying, or I believe you're going to be saying, BKT official. I think he's grieving. Whenever you grieve, you don't want to eat anything or drink anything. I can fully understand where you're actually coming from, BKT official, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure what you actually mean by that, like, all of it, but, you know, it's up to Flame and what he actually wants to be doing. But anyways, I'm going to be selecting the challenge. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Weapon Energy Diagnostics, you could say. Yep. Okay, so one thing that I want to say in regards to Braxton Lenny, I'm not quite sure if he's in my live chat, but he actually did wanted to tell me something about what he actually said on that one community post about a particular individual or a certain individual. Keep this in mind to the people in the live chat. I'm not going to be saying what his name is, but I'm pretty sure you know who I'm referring to. So, yeah. But I'm not gonna be saying what his name is, because at this point it's already been proven time and time again. He still wants to be doing drama, and he wants this community to go up against TD Venom. Which, keep in mind, that is never gonna happen. Like, he tried doing that with certain people, which, let me be honest with you people in the live chat, is certain members are just fed up with his, you know, his behavior, or should I say his bullshit, because we're just done with them. Because he wants to go around and just drag us into his drama. It's like, no, we are done with them. He should have known better to, you know, to drag us into his drama. And it's not going to happen. Like, if he's seriously trying to have this entire community go up against TD Venom, then think again. Because as of right now, this whole community, to this very day, we respect TD Venom. And if you know, if this particular person or the certain individual cannot respect that, then that is his own personal problem, not ours. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can talk with people for a bit, for I would say 1 minute before I get started with the challenge. So, yeah. Yep. So that's the one thing that I want to say, but thankfully I haven't mentioned this certain, you know, name or individual's name, whatever you want to call it, because at the same time, I'm not really going to be saying his name because, you know, it'll make it look like, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? It would seem like I would be giving him attention, but at the same time, I'm not even going to, you know, get into that. So, yeah. But I'm not quite sure if Braxton Lenny will be in the live chat, but if he's actually busy with his personal life, I can't really say anything about that, but, you know. But I'm just wondering if Spirit21 will be in the live chat, but if he's unable to, then, you know, that's entirely up to, you know, him, of course. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this challenge, Weapon Energy Diagnostics, right here, right now. Look at that big old Batmobile. Can you imagine, like, you know, if the Batmobile can go up against, you know, Kevin Daddy's fluffy, I don't know, belly or something or some shit? I don't even know. Anyways, I'm gonna go to mute my microphone right here, right now.
Simulation activated. Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage. Missile barrage level 1 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once. Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test. Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic test complete. Simulation complete.
Okay, I'm back. So all I can really say as of right now is if so many people actually heard some type of glitch sound, then I don't even know what that was. But at the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get to some comments in live chat because, you know, thankfully I've already said my piece on what I needed to say as of right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do this game stream, or rather this gaming stream, you know, in a bit. So most likely I'm gonna go do this for a bit, and then after this I'm just gonna go ahead and end this because there's nothing more for me to say because I've already said what I need to say. So yeah. I mean, it would be a surprise if, you know, if these two individuals, the Flamehead97 and Braxton, Lenny, would have made an appearance in my live chat. But in regards to the Flamehead97 is, I'm pretty sure he's busy with his own personal life, but he's always welcome to reach out to me behind the scenes if he actually wants to. Like, if he actually wants to call me on Facebook Messenger, then he is more than welcome to do so, because for me personally, I actually do care about the Flamehead97. As a matter of fact, I can actually see him like a, you know, more than a good friend, probably most likely a good brother or something. I don't even know. But I'm not quite sure if Flamehead actually feels that way, but you know, I can consider Flamehead like somewhat like a brother to me. But keep this in mind, me and Flamehead, we do have, like, you know, the years that we were both born in. But keep this in mind, Flamehead, you could say he's like 1 month older than I am. So in a way, he's like slightly older than me. So that's the one thing that I want to say as of right now. So I never thought that me and Flamehead would be like, you know, well, technically he's like 1 month older than I am. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to that. But I'm going to go ahead and see if there's going to be some more comments. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can look at these comments, but right after, you know, I return to the menu. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to, you know, the people in the live chat. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can return to the menu, and then so that way I can interact with so many people just for a bit. So yeah, that's the one thing that I want to say. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and return to the menu right here, right now. Okay, so let me go to see what BKTV official going to be saying right here, right now, or I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Have you heard of Zero Enigma? Wait, what? Is that the correct one? Okay, so I do believe that I got that name correctly, but if I happen to mispronounce it, BKT official, then I do apologize. But to answer your question, I don't even know who that YouTuber is. So sorry, I just don't know too much about that. So that's one thing I want to say as of right now. I mean, I wish I would know who this certain, you know, YouTuber you could say, but I'm not really familiar. So sorry, BKT official, I don't know too much about that. So yeah. But I did hear that you actually made a profile picture, but BKT official, I just never thought that you'd be talented when it comes to like making profile pictures, and that's actually fantastic that you're actually into that type of stuff. Like, I'm actually just gonna be for real with you on this one. Like, I just never thought that you would be into that type of stuff. So, I can honestly say congrats for actually being into, you know, art design and stuff like that. So if you actually just want to go ahead and just, you know, do that, then that's entirely up to you. Yep. But I'm going to go ahead and see what you're going to be saying as of right now, BKT official, or I believe you're going to be saying, give me 1 second really quick because, you know, but I do appreciate that some people were actually in the live chat, but, you know, it's kind of a shame that both the Flamehead97 and Braxton couldn't make an appearance though, but the one thing that I want to say as of right now is, in regards to Braxton Lenny, is I want to have a chance to just talk with them behind the scenes on Instagram, but I think as of right now, he's like extremely busy with his personal life, but normally he would be watching my content on YouTube, which, you know, I'm actually doing one as of right now. Okay, let me see what you're going to be saying right now, BKT official, or I believe you're going to be saying. His channel is dedicated to cycling and yelling at... Wait, what? Okay, so one thing that I want to say is that right now, BKT official, is I'm not quite sure what you actually mean by that. Is I just really don't. Wait, I think I know what I know how to say that word. Give me 1 second, really quick. Oh, inconsiderate people. Oh, now I know how to spell it correctly. Okay, so now I finally get it where you're coming from, BKT official. So yeah. So now I finally understand where you're actually coming from. So, you know, that's the word that I was looking for. So thanks for giving me a heads up on that, BKT official. So I just never thought that, you know, it would actually be that word, you know. Yeah, but who knows? I'm not gonna really say anything about that, but you know, that's entirely up to you, of course. Yep. But I'm gonna go and just interact with some of you people in the live chat before I actually get started with this next challenge, because most likely I'll be just doing at least like one more challenge, and then after this, most likely I'm just gonna go in and just end this, because there's nothing more for me to actually explain, because this stream that I'm actually doing right now, it's in regards to both the Flamehead97 and Braxton Lenny. So yeah. But one thing that I want to say in regards to Braxton Lenny is, if he actually wants to explain himself, then I might consider doing like a live stream this upcoming Saturday or next week. So I'm not quite sure Braxton Lenny will happen to watch this, but that's entirely up to him though. But I know for a fact that he wanted to tell me something in regards to, you know, this certain individual. Yeah, that particular individual. But keep this in mind, I'm not going to be saying his name, because, you know, I've already said before that it's been proven time and time again that he wants to, you know, he does nothing but make drama content. And the worst part is, you know, this looks bad on his part. He wants to be utterly obsessed with TG Venom, which I've already said it once. We are not going to get involved with his, you know, his beef or feud or whatever you want to call it. His feud or beef with TD Venom, like, it's not going to happen, because, you know, that's not what this community is about, because we're not going to go ahead and jump into any types of drama, you know, by any means necessary. Like, we are not gonna be doing that. So yeah. But anyways, all I can really say as of right now is, if he's gonna be like, you know, triggered or anything that I say in regards to him, then all I can really say as of right now is that is his own problem. And if he doesn't like this game stream, or rather this gaming stream, then, you know, all I can really say as of right now is I don't care. He can go ahead and hit the X button on the right side of his screen and basically just screw off. That's basically all I can say. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and select the next challenge. This one right here, right now. Okay, so this challenge that I'm gonna be doing is called Predator Fundamentals, and this challenge might be, the slightly hard. I don't even know. You'll have to find out. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my microphone right here, right now.
Simulation activated. Simulation complete.
Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's gonna be any comments really quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and return to the menu just for a bit, and then most likely I'm gonna go ahead and just end this game stream or this gaming stream because there's nothing more for me to say as of right now because I've already made my points across in regards to this stream. So, but if both the Flamehead97 and Braxton Lenny happens to watch this, then that's entirely up to the both of them because I'm actually cool with these two, but at the same time, it would just be amazing if I can speak with the Flamehead97 even more, but that's entirely what he wants to be doing, but he's always more than welcome to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger because I never once had an actual issue with the Flamehead97. I mean, yes, there have been times where me and him may not be agreeing with some things, and but as of right now, I'm actually cool with them, and I just never once had an issue with them. Well, matter of fact, I never once had an issue, but he had some issue with me, but that was like in the past, so that's one thing I want to say in regards to him. Now, in regards to Braxton Lenny is, I want to make sure what he actually said on that one community post. I mean, keep this in mind, I did have that one community post where I had to call out that particular individual or that certain individual, which, again, I'm not going to be saying any names, but one thing that I want to say as of right now is there was one comment where Braxton Lenny did say what he wanted to say, but I don't even know what to say, but from what I've been actually hearing in regards to Braxton Lenny is, I do believe from what he told me, he's currently on vacation and stuff like that, but I don't even know what he's doing. But if he can actually watch this stream, then hopefully me and him can actually catch up with each other, but I don't know. That's up to Braxton Lenny of what he actually wants to be doing, but I can't really, speak for Braxton Lenny, but that's up to him though, because I know for a fact that Braxton Lenny is actually one of my strongest subscribers and supporters, which I do appreciate. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and return to the menu right here, right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just interact with you people for about 5 more minutes, and then after this, I'm gonna go ahead and end this game stream, or rather this gaming stream, because I've already said what I need to say, and most likely I've already, complete these challenges. So there's nothing more for me to be explaining if I'm gonna be, honest with you people. So yeah. So anyways, but before I actually end this stream, most likely I'm gonna keep it up until like this Saturday or something. So most likely this stream is not gonna be around all that much. So I do appreciate that you people were actually in the live chat, but most likely this live chat's not gonna stay around. So it'll mostly last for about like 2 days or so, and then most likely it'll just be gone, you could say. So yeah. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to, the people in the live chat. Let me go to see what BKT official going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. Or wait, BKT official, I don't know what you actually mean by that comment, but I don't even know. But I'm going to say my final piece on it before I actually end this stream. So I guess first things first, I'll start with the Flamehead97. Is to you, Flamehead, is if you ever want to reach out to me, you're more than welcome to do so on Facebook Messenger, because you actually have me on there. So but it's always a good thing to actually talk about what you're actually going through, because this is what I do. Like for example, like, you could say whenever I have like some type of bad day, I like to inform my community about what's going on and stuff like that. So yeah, normally I would handle my own personal life, but when it comes to like something that I'm going through in regards to bad days or whatever, yeah, whatever you want to call it, I like to let this community know about that. So yeah. But hopefully, in regards to you, Flamehead, you can understand where I'm actually coming from. So I guess that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to, Flamehead. Now, as far as Braxton Lenny goes, I'm not quite sure when he'll make an appearance in my live chat. I can't really, like, force him, though. But one thing I want to say in regards to you, Braxton, is if you can actually let me know what you wanted to say on that one community post. But, again, I'm not going to be mentioning that person's name, though, because, let's be honest, he likes to cause drama. He wants to get us involved with TD Venom, or go up against TD Venom rather. But I've already said this on this one live stream, though. We're not gonna get involved. Like, we're just not. And from what I've been actually witnessing as of right now, certain members are actually witnessing his true colors, like in the year 2025. So it's safe to say that the members in this community want nothing to do with them, because all he ever talks about is, drama and mostly TG Venom, which he needs to stop. I've tried telling him to stop with the drama and stop obsessing with TD Venom, but does he ever listen to me or this community? No, he honestly doesn't. So at this point, this particular individual or this certain individual is nothing but a straight up lost cause. And I get that certain people are like cool with them, from what I've been hearing, like Spirit 21 and other people. But one thing I want to give credit in regards to the homie Black Sheep of the War 98 is, thankfully, he made the right decision of excommunicate with him. So you could say as of right now, he excommunicated with them. So yeah. But, if more and more members happen to actually realize about the drama and the bullshit that he's doing, then at this point, he's got no one to blame but himself. I'm going to say it how it is, because, this needs to be said. I'm not trying to make this stream about, this certain individual or this particular individual, but, from what I've been actually saying as of right now, it's true. But I'm going to go to see what BKT official going to be saying, or I believe he's going to be saying. This will be like the final comment or so. Too sad that there's people that still loves drama. Yep, I have to agree with you on that one, BKT official. I mean, it's quite sad that there are certain people that are, into drama, or should I say, heavily invested into drama, which that is something we're not going to tolerate whatsoever. Like, like straight up. But anyways, the one final thing I'm going to be saying as of right now is to both the Flamehead97 and Braxton is, if you ever want to have a chance to talk with me, then you know where to find me. So that's one thing I want to say in regards to the both of you. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this game stream, because I've already said what I had to say. Anyways, thank you for watching this dope game stream that I was currently doing now. So give this game stream a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next upcoming game stream. Bye, everyone.